I'm here with junior Hannah Dean to preview the 2026-27 Concordia Shooting Sports season. As we record this, we're actually only a couple days away from a competition at the Fort Hays State shoot. So right away, the first weekend of classes, things get going. Wanted to start with some background on you. Again, you're a junior. You're from Lincoln, so close by. What was your kind of recruiting process like, and why did you decide that Concordia was the right place for you?
There's only two. I'm an ag education major. There's only two schools in the state of Nebraska that offer ag education as a major, where you can complete the degree in the 4 years. So that was one of the main reasons that I picked Concordia, as well as when I toured my junior year of high school, I met the entirety of the team. My twin sister actually toured with me that day as well. Just the team camaraderie of the team members that we met that day was similar to my high school team, and I really liked that. And then the deciding factor was when I came back and toured the second time, people remembered me touring the first time a year before. And even though it was dead week when I toured my senior year, they still took time out of their day to come and make sure they got to see me or talk to me for at least a little bit.
All right, so growing up in Lincoln, how did you get involved with competitive shooting then?
My sister started shooting in 6th grade, and I watched her do that for 3 years, and we hit 8th grade, and I was like, maybe I want to actually try this, and I tried it, and now she doesn't have the opportunity to shoot in college, but I'm still the one shooting. So it's kind of been a weird switch.
How does just competing in these different college events, how does that compare to what you had experienced before coming here?
To me, it's very similar just because of the connections that everyone has with their other teammates. It's always just a fun experience, even if you don't have the event that you wanted to have.
What have you maybe enjoyed the most now that you've had a couple years at Concordia, about the whole experience from being part of the team, but also kind of diving into the academic area that you're in, as you mentioned?
That's kind of a hard one. It's always fun. We're always doing things as a team. So it's just, I don't even know what has been the best.
What fun things have you gotten to do then?
A lot. Sometimes we'll do like movie nights while we're doing homework in a room in Tome or Dunklau, or going ice skating together, or going out and doing some fun activity where we get to be ourselves and be dumb and get to know each other outside of shooting.
I thought I'd look quickly just at last year a little bit. I know you and a lot of your teammates got to go to San Antonio again for national championships. When you look back at last year, what were you maybe satisfied with, and what are you hoping to improve on a little bit?
I had a really good day on super sporting, which surprised me. I'm not a sporting or super sporting shooter compared to a lot of my teammates. But I didn't even realize how well I was doing until we got to the end. I'm like, oh, I PR'd at nationals. That's fun. And then just, again, being there with the teammates as they finished out their senior year and getting to win. 2 of our seniors won last year, which was really cool for them to watch as kind of a last hurrah.
So everyone gets back for classes this week. What's that like trying to prepare then for the first event of this season coming up this weekend?
For me, it's trying to get as much homework done before we leave tomorrow afternoon so that I don't have to worry about schoolwork when I get back Sunday night or at the shoot this weekend.
How do you kind of build, you talked about how much you've enjoyed being around your teammates. How do you try to build that team chemistry in a short time leading up to these events? I'm sure going on the road together will be part of that when you go to Kansas.
A lot of that starts at practice and not just having a squad of upperclassmen. It's inviting the freshmen to come and shoot with you in practice because you're likely going to have a freshman on your squad. So getting to know how they shoot in practice is going to help you this weekend as well.
Do you try to establish some sort of expectations early on, or how maybe that develop over the course of the season? Where is this team at kind of in what you expect or hope to have happen?
Can you clarify?
Well, where are you at in like developing expectations for this season? I don't know if that happens later on or what.
Because we only have 3 days of practice before our first shoot, that's not really happening yet. I'm sure it will this weekend. Because the expectations are different for every squad. So it helps when you know or are friends with the other people on your squad, but incorporating those freshmen in is where it gets difficult because you don't know how they're going to act in a competition because how they act in practice can be different.
A couple kind of quick ones. What is your favorite event to shoot?
I'm always going to be a trap shooter. I really like trap.
Do you have a favorite range that you've had a chance to compete at?
Probably Donovan, Nebraska. It's where Nebraska holds their state trap shoot for high school. It's always a ton of fun. And
how do you describe what it's like when you get to San Antonio and you're competing over, I guess, several days there?
Exhausting, especially when you get to Thursday and Friday when you're shooting super sporting and sporting clays, because it's a long day in the hot Texas sun. Even in March, it's 90 degrees.
In your mind, what would make this season a success? And that could be not just the results, too.
Everyone having a chance to celebrate their own success and their teammates.
Okay. I've got some quick hitter questions.
Okay.
So, where did you go for a summer vacation?
The closest thing I got to a vacation this summer was Australia on a study tour.
Well, that sounds, I guess you had to do studying, no, but that sounds fun. If you could only pick one restaurant or fast food place that you had to eat at the rest of your life, what would it be?
Toast in Fallbrook.
Okay. Only one show for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ooh.
Or it could be a movie.
Probably Heartland. I rewatch a lot of Heartland.
All right. A singer or a band that's gotten the most run on your playlist lately?
Cody Johnson.
All right. Favorite class that you've had at Concordia?
Ag 101.
About a celebrity or athlete you'd most like to meet?
Garth Brooks.
Do you have a hidden talent?
I can actually sing.
Okay. So you probably show your teammates some of that on the road trips then.
Some of them have heard it, yes.
Do you have a hobby outside of shooting?
Not really.
Shooting and going to class, huh?
Yeah.
Finally, what makes Concordia the best school in the country?
The people. Everyone here is really nice. Just even if I've had a couple classes with one person, they're always very cordial and always have a conversation. And at others, even in high school, it was like, oh, I've had a class with you, but I don't really need to talk to you unless we're in a project together. But just everyone's always so nice, and it's a breath of fresh air.